Hi friends, host Eric here. Just talking with family people. I got my torch, got my barbecue, got some vegetable skewers that Kim put together, and this pack of Johnsonville brats. And if you don't know about Johnsonville brats, and I'm sure whatever brand they sell in your part of the country or the world, there's an equivalent. It is a raw sausage. It's not pre-cooked. A lot of sausages you get are pre-cooked. These ones are not. If you get these kind of sausages, yes, you have to cook them carefully and all the way through. You can't just assume, it's done enough. So this video is going to be about how to cook raw sausages on the grill to make sure that they're done and delicious. Let's observe. First, you got to light your propane grill. This is assuming you have a propane grill. I used to barbecue only on charcoal, but since I moved in here with Kim had a propane grill, and that's what I use nowadays. Now I'm going to start the vegetables off. Actually, I won't, because Kim likes her vegetables crunchy. Normally, I would start the vegetables off at first, because I like them well cooked. Alright, so I'm going to open this package of brats. You see I got my knife here for things like that and other such endeavors. I'm going to cook all 5 of these sausages because Delilah, oops, god damn it. Because Delilah's living here now and she's going to want to eat dinner too, so we're going to have enough for me, Delilah, and Kim. So I'm going to start, it's called the hot, cold, hot method, alright? You're going to start hot. Put them right on the fire. Start off hot. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to start the vegetables off cold. The vegetables are going to go cold, hot, cold. I'm going to put them in the middle.
Do you need this?
Not anymore. I have this. Okay. I'm going to close this lid and let that go for a little bit. And move the propane away from the fire so it doesn't explode. Trash can's over here. Okay, so here's the deal. If you leave them on full blast high for very long, of course, they'll get burned. And that's never desirable. So you don't want to leave them under there on full blast heat for very long, but a little bit longer than you'd think.
You put the vegetables on too?
I put them in the middle where they're not getting any fire.
Okay, good.
They're just getting heat but no fire. So this grill has a temperature gauge on the outside of it, which I'll show you here. And can you see that? Yeah. So it's now reading at 100 and pushing up to 200 pretty quick. So I don't really use the temperature gauge for much of anything, but I know if it gets up around 3, a little over 3, that it's getting pretty good and hot. Now it's not really getting that good and hot yet in there, but it doesn't mean I can leave the sausages in there forever because they're still going to get burned on that one side. So I'm going to flip them now. However many minutes that was, about 3 minutes initial. I'm going to still leave them on the high heat though. I'm going to try to do this relatively quick to try to preserve some of the heat, but I'm not going to really preserve much of it anyway. Alright, so we'll let that go for a little while now, maybe another 5 minutes or so. The first side I could have left go a little longer. So while we're waiting, I'm going to talk about some ancillary matters. Now, let's assume that you're having some kind of dinner party or having a lady friend over for dinner or something. The grill is a definite go-to for sure, for multiple reasons. You can serve excellent food that everybody likes without having to dirty any dishes. That's number 1 benefit. Number 2 benefit is it bypasses the fancy not fancy question. If you have grilled meats, there's no question of fancy or not fancy, you're eating well. Even if it's hot dogs and hamburgers. I mean, obviously steaks are fancier than hot dogs and hamburgers. Sausage is somewhere in between, I guess. We had steaks the other night and they were delicious. The other thing is, this is a heuristic you can generally execute the same way every time. In other words, you can develop a technique for cooking certain kinds of things anyway that then will be applicable each successive time you want to apply it. Now in this instance, I'm using the same technique I always use to cook sausages. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing? Who is it? Oh, is it you and Normal? Okay. It's just PP and Normal play fighting. I thought that Kitty was... It's just PP and Normal play fighting. If you're worried about what's going on.
I'm not.
So anyway, if you're having a dinner party or some sort of like romantic dinner trying to woo a lady or something, well then the grill is definitely a go-to, as I was saying. Wouldn't you agree, Kim? If you're a male person who has to entertain or cook food for somebody, this is usually the go-to. Wouldn't you say?
It's definitely the go-to, but I think that would be more impressive to a lady is if you were in the kitchen.
Oh wow, what's more impressive than a delicious cooked steak?
No, it's delicious, but I would be more impressed, honestly, by your skills if you were in the kitchen.
Yeah, but don't you
not
think you'd be
behind a
more
barbecue.
wowed as a lady by my manliness by being behind the barbecue? What
It's
about
pretty
that?
manly.
I just flipped to the other side again to let it go full blast heat for a little while longer because I didn't feel like I really did the first side of it. I think it's PP and Normal playing.
I'm not.
Well, I was wondering what it was for a while. I thought maybe PP was getting something.
Being PV.
Yeah. Okay, so ignore Kim about that. She thinks that she'd be more impressed by my cooking, but can I really cook that well? I can't cook as well as I can grill, and again, it's because it's a straightforward algorithm. So right now I'm at 6 minutes 44 seconds of the video. I started it approximately there. I flipped them once, flipped them again, back to the first side, and now we're pushing. There's 7 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to flip them one more time, try to get them onto the side of the sausages. So let's take a look here. And you can see, I don't know if you can or not. Let me get some more light on this scene here. Okay, this is dumb. I got this thing. God damn it. Alright, well look. I'll fix the lighting in a second. So you can see here, if you can, that this side doesn't look that burnt, really. You know, I think it can use another turn on the flame. So I'm going to try to put it on its side like that. I'm going to try to even get, probably won't get the fourth side, but we could try that too. Again, these raw sausages have to be cooked all the way through. So if you want to leave them whole like this, you can cut them in half, and that'll expedite the process all the way around. But if you want to leave them whole, I'm going to go ahead and turn these just for good measure. Vegetables are kind of dumb anyway. Okay. So, cutting them in half is not a bad thing to do at all. It's probably the most straightforward way to deal with them. I'm going to put this in properly. I replaced the light bulb in this and I didn't realize that the shade was, I had to take the shade off first, so it was kind of silly looking. Alright, well, there, that should help a bit with the lighting, one would hope. Oh! Well, how am I going to get that? It's hard to get back there. God damn it. Fucking god damn it. You don't do that when grilling. Avoid that thing I just did. Dropping shit behind the hot thing where you can't really reach it. Oh. Well, this is a super gay light shade is why. Okay, there. Regardless. Alright, so now we're pushing up on almost 10 minutes. This is where the 10-minute mark is where you want to start thinking about moving them. So I really only got 3 sides though. This fire doesn't seem quite as hot as it sometimes does, but maybe a little low on propane, I don't know. Well, I don't have the middle one on. That has something to do with it too. I'm going to try to turn them over to their front side now. And I'm going to try to give you a better light in the process. Ah, I dropped it back there again? God damn it. It's so annoying. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Well, I'm just going to try to put it right there. I'm going to go right here. There. Now you can really see what's going on. See what I'm saying, dogs? Alright, so this one I put on its stomach. This one needs to go on its stomach still. This one needs to go on its stomach. Oh, that one's a little burnt. That one, a little too done right there. It's too much sausage cooking for you. Alright, so we'll get it about 10 minutes here. And we've got some pretty good looking sausages, frankly. Except for this one is a little overcooked. I'm going to move this one like there. I'll actually put it over here. Leaning that way. Now you stay on your belly, buddy. And these things sometimes don't want to stay on their belly. You just got to kind of smush them down a bit. There. Now everything's doing fine. Alright, when it is time to move them off of the grill, first make sure you touch all the vegetables with the meat so that none of the vegetarians can have anything to eat. Okay, after that, now don't tell the vegetarians you did that though. We don't actually have any vegetarians here. Okay, these ones look less done than these ones, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So, okay. We're about ready to take them off the high heat here, I dare say. So let's move these guys over here. Now, the vegetables, these guys are kind of sensitive little buggers. So we're going to turn it down a little bit lower. They're kind of prissy. There, that's fine. Now we're going to turn this one way down like this. Is that low enough? Not really. I really need it a little lower than that, to be honest. So I'm going to go the other direction. That seems about right. Okay, now we're going to let that go for another 10 minutes or so. Then, about 2 minutes back on the high heat to make sure it gets some char to it. Oh, well, Kim wants me to do the buns. What I'm going to do with the buns is put them in this thing in here. That way, I don't have to pay so much attention to them. And that's not really recommended, but that's fine. So what do you want to do for the next 10 minutes? You want to go to the garage? You want to pull some bolts? Alright, let's go. I need a drink, though. I got to go to the fridge first. You want something? Well, I don't know what we have, really. Let me see. No, you can drink beer. I don't care. Just because I don't drink doesn't mean you can't have alcohol. Somebody's pointing me to this web page called Rent a Friend, or this channel. And what do you want to drink? And basically, he did that the whole video. It's like, it's so good to see you, blah, blah, blah. You know, pretending like he's visiting with you and looking through the camera at your house. And, oh my God, where'd you get that? Really? Oh, I don't think we have those in this part of the country. It's like having a one-sided conversation, leaving room for you to give answers. So you can talk with them in that fashion if you wanted to. What's that? No, it's on low and slow for another 8 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm talking about how to cook and also what to do while you're waiting for things to be cooked.
Oh, well, I can show you some things.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Nothing. Do nothing. Follow me.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get my juice. Alright, let's see what's going on over here in Kimberly Land. It's pretty dark over here in Kimberly Land. The chickens are fast asleep in their coops. The little ones tucked away in their beds. What are we doing over here? When did you do this?
Okay.
Wow. You're quite a constructionist. And you move those things over there. That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. All right, the people can't see really well on the video.
It doesn't really like detract from the
No, it looks fine. I think it's great. There's me and Cam. You can see us as silhouettes. All right, now I'm gonna go to the garage and pull a couple bowls. You want to come with me?
I'll just watch.
Okay, you could watch. That's what. I think it's great. I think you did a great job, Kim. You're a world champion of mastery. I'm not exaggerating. You are. I could probably flip those things again, but let them go.
One more thing.
What's that?
TI.
You gotta do some TI, you said?
Yes.
What kind of TI?
Come here.
I bet it's not TI.
We're gonna move this out of our way. So we don't
That's TE, Cam.
Sorry, TE. Let's move it.
And actually what we're doing is SE
SE.
of good TE. So we know that it's dumb to always have this thing in the way when we're walking. So moving it is the SE, execution of the TE derived plan. Let's move this shit. Which we did. Good use of time right there, moving that thing out of our way instead of walking around it every time. Kim, when she's on with her NE, her fourth slot NE, when she's exercising it, which she does when she plays around with like, can you nail this board to this thing for me, Eric, and stuff like that, which is fine. I like that game too. Who doesn't like that game? Everybody likes that game. Regardless, she learns heuristics, you know. You may not remember it's called TE, but she knows that moving shit out of your way is good TE. I bet she didn't have that heuristic before I met her. Well, we're at 17 minutes, and I'm starting to worry about those sausages a little bit. I think they might need to be flipped over. Genetically modified skeptic gets Heath's foot up his ass. That's a good video. I haven't watched it yet.
You're not burning my food, are you?
All right, let me go turn it. See, Kim's instincts are wise as well. I was just saying to myself and to the people here on the other side of the screen that I may have left those sausages on one side for a little long now. I should probably flip them. Even though it's on low heat.
Well, then why should you be giving examples of cooking?
Well, because it's an intuition thing. Well, this is fine. Yeah, so...
Get the glass off of the thing. That doesn't go there. How are you gonna... Ow! Eric?
Well, Kim, I mean...
No, that's not...
It's made for cooking.
No, Eric.
It is made for cooking.
You're gonna dry them out. That's not how you do that.
They're fine. Little Miss complains a lot.
No, it's just you're weird.
I'm not weird, I'm normal. Okay, so these sausages are looking good. They're looking fine. Looking juicy. Looking bodacious. Looking like yesterday's, tomorrow's, forever. Yes, here, yesterday's, tomorrow's, forever. It's always tomorrow, always yesterday, and forever now.
You sound like Brittany.
Why?
Because she always says stupid shit like that.
Kim, that was genius. Okay, when I say it, it's genius. It's not dumb when I say it. Okay, so Kim came and tried to crash my grill party here.
No, I tried to make sure our grill party doesn't end up burnt.
It's not going to end up burnt. Just let it go for a little bit. Vegetables are barely even cooked.
Okay. It's fine. I would take the bread out, though.
It's not even over fire. Why don't you put it over the fire?
I just don't want it to be dried. We'll do it just before...
You do it.
Okay, that's fine.
mean, these aren't going to be burned. I'm concerned about them being cooked all the way through. That's the whole point of this video. Is when you have whole sausages, you got to cook them all the way through and make sure you do. That's why you what?
Poke them.
No, Kim, I'm showing you the other way to do it. The better way. The natural way.
Did you scrub the barbecue before you put these on?
Kim, I do not want you to police my grilling.
Well, I don't want to eat your last
Kim,
week's
I
grilling.
do not want you to police my grilling.
Well, I don't want to eat last
Kim,
week's grilling.
I do not want you to police my grilling.
Well, most people clean the grill before they put new meat on it.
If most people jump off a bridge, Kimberly, but you?
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want to eat somebody else's last week's meal and, like, grilling.
And what do you think about possible reasons why that might not be the case? That's a problem.
Because it is a problem. You get all these little black pieces of food from
I'm just saying, let's just ask ourselves this question. What would be good reasons to think that might not be a problem?
If you don't freaking care about other people's food from last week.
No, Kim.
Which you don't.
Kim,
But
that's not arguing the side I said. It's arguing your same side again. You're
Oh.
still trying to argue your same side. But try to argue the other side now. What are some reasons why it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of black charcoal remnants and stuff on the grill?
I guess if you don't care, it doesn't matter.
No, but what are some actual reasons why anybody who might care can realize, oh, no, we shouldn't care about that?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Okay, well, why is it okay for there to be little bits of black char and stuff on them?
It's not char. It's people's leftover food
Kim,
from the
Kim,
grill.
Kim, do you believe that you've ever cleaned this grill so much that there is not this little black stuff on the grill?
No, but I'm saying every single time I grill, I usually take a lemon and I go across the grills.
Okay, but why though, Kim? I mean, after all, you're getting the other people's last week's food on it.
Why? Because it cleans it from last
I'm
week's
saying
food.
but it doesn't get it all off, so you still get it anyway.
No, it does get it off where I'm cooking.
Well, I mean, not all of it, for sure.
Most of it.
Okay, so why would you ever cook on any surface that's not
Why
perfectly
are you
clean?
talking to me in that weird tone?
Okay, well, why do you think?
I don't know. You're in a bad mood?
No. What do you think might have prompted me to respond by asking you to consider some other options?
Getting pissed off that you don't like my suggestions about grilling?
Okay, so, but what I was saying is, well, maybe that's not a suggestion, right? You're saying that you're just condemning the way I'm doing it. You're not suggesting anything.
No, I'm saying it's gross.
Okay, so that's a condemnation.
What? If it's going in my mouth and
Okay,
I'm
but it's
eating
not
it...
gross. The point is, Kim, you do the exact same fucking thing.
No, I don't. I clean it. Why do you think I have a
Yes,
grill
I know.
thing?
Kim, I get it. You do rub a lemon over it.
No, and I use the grill.
That filthy thing? It's covered in black stuff.
Eric, that's not... No.
Oh, well, why isn't it the same?
You would, because you've never used it. So you
I
probably
have too
wouldn't even
used
know.
it. No, I have used
Okay,
it.
stop.
Me? You want to try to recap what happened here?
No?
Okay.
I don't want to feed you because you're being a brat.
Kim, that's not what's happening here.
Yeah, that is what's happening. You get all defensive when I try to suggest
You
things.
did not make a suggestion, did you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Was there any way I could have followed that suggestion had it been a suggestion?
You wouldn't have.
I couldn't have because it already started all the food.
But,
So definitely wasn't a suggestion.
well, I've asked you before.
Okay, well, I've
if you
explained to you before.
Clean the grill before
I
we
explained
use
to you before that this is as clean as any grill you ever get cooked on.
No.
Okay, well, that's where you're wrong. I've explained that as well. That everybody has... Okay, Kim, you just want to be difficult.
No, I'm saying that's why people use a grill brush.
Okay,
It's to
Kim,
clean it before you
Kim,
use it.
listen. You're not addressing what I'm saying. You also have a grill that's just about as dirty. Maybe slightly dirtier in different spots or something a little bit,
in different spots, but the food isn't
But
sitting on it.
fundamentally, it's just as dirty.
Did you give me my food? I'm like over you already.
Well, what did I do?
One sausage, please, and one vegetable.
Well, I need a tray to put all the food in, okay? You can't just take...
Put it.
It's right there. It's where
No,
yours...
put it in there.
Okay, so one of the things you're going to want to note is that your wife's going to get a little bit of an attitude sometimes when she's hungry. Don't be taking any of that bullshit. Can you believe that shit? The answer is because it's fucking 500 degrees right here. That's the answer I was looking to sort of evoke from her, unsuccessfully. Like I said, you want these things well cooked. So you can see the kind of trouble she gives me. How frustrating that is. Turn this back up high. It's like, can you just please not do that? Like, clean it with the fucking grill brush makes any fucking difference. I've done that so many times, it makes no difference. I do clean it sometimes, too. She's just... Oh my god, it's fine the way it is. Kim should have to eat that one. Fine. She's being a bitch. I don't like it. These vegetables aren't even done. I don't like them all crunchy. It's dumb. It's a dumb way to eat vegetables. So that's how you grill sausages while having a fight with your wife.